Let's start with that breaking news. Joe Biden took classified documents with him, whether it was intentional or not, when he was leaving the Oval Office, not the Oval Office, when he was leaving his job as vice president. And it appears that now a special counsel has been assigned to the case. Let's have a listen to the fearless, said with dripping sarcasm, Merrick Garland announcing this.
Earlier today, I signed an order appointing Robert Hur as special counsel for the matter I've just described. The document authorizes him to investigate whether any person or entity violated the law in connection with this matter. The special counsel will not be subject to the day-to-day supervision of any official of the department, but he must comply with the regulations, procedures, and policies of the department. Mr. Hur has a long and distinguished career as a prosecutor. In 2003, he joined the department's criminal division, where he worked on counterterrorism, corporate fraud, and appellate matters. From 2007 until 2014, Mr. Hur served as an assistant U.S. attorney for the District of Maryland, where he prosecuted matters ranging from violent crime to financial fraud. In 2017, Mr. Hur rejoined the department as the Principal Associate Deputy Attorney General. In 2018, he was nominated and confirmed to serve as a U.S. Attorney for the District of Maryland. As U.S. Attorney, he supervised some of the department's more important national security, public corruption, and other high-profile matters. I will ensure that Mr. Hur receives all the resources he needs to conduct his work. As I have said before, I strongly believe that the normal processes of this department can handle all investigations with integrity. But under the regulations, the extraordinary circumstances here require the appointment of a special counsel for this matter. This appointment underscores for the public the department's commitment to both independence and accountability in particularly sensitive matters, and to making decisions indisputably guided only by the facts and the law. I am confident that Mr. Hur will carry out his responsibility in an even-handed and urgent manner and in accordance with the highest traditions of this department.
All right. So, what have we learned here? Let's transfer to the nice big screen so you can see more of my constantly under assault from my own machinations mug. So Merrick Garland has assigned a special counsel to investigate the Biden documents case. Let's recap what actually happened with the Biden documents case and compare it to the Trump documents case. Starting with Biden. It was discovered that it was discovered just now, within the last couple of weeks, that on November 30th, I believe, Biden's team found some classified documents in his old office. They immediately notified the National Archives. They reached out to the National Archives, returned the documents, and then more were discovered. Exact same process happened. National Archives notified again. Documents returned. Compare that to Trump. We would not even know those documents had been missing, except that Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence got raided. Got raided so that America could get those documents back that Trump took. Trump did not reach out to the National Archives. They reached out to him. Trump did not give them back immediately. In fact, he resisted giving them back. Then he told them he had given them all back, and then we discovered he had not. Compare those two behaviors. Biden's case here, let me be clear, it's not good. It's not good that America cannot effing hold on to its national secrets. But we have not even scratched the surface of the disparity between these two. If you're thinking, well, Jesus, it already sounds like Biden's is not that bad. Also, bear in mind, we don't know what level of documents Biden had. The absolute worst he could have had would be SCI documents. Those are documents that are secure compartmented information. They cannot leave a facility under the current guidelines called a SCIF. That's a secure compartmentalized information facility. If we were to discover that Biden had taken, accidentally or otherwise, SCI documents, that would be super bad, if only for how irresponsible it is. Let me tell you, though, we know Trump had SCI documents. So when you hear classified documents, understand that that is a category of documents. There are very different levels of them. Based on the context here, now, I would be speculating to say Biden did not have SCI documents. I don't know. None of us do. We don't know anything beyond the fact that they were classified. And more importantly, Biden's team reached out to the National Archives. That tells you a bit about the intent here. So why a special counsel? My thinking is that Merrick Garland, being the coward that he is, and being the politician that he is, frankly, is eager to make a show of treating Trump and Biden the same. Which ironically, for Garland, means not treating them the same. I can't say that at any time I want to be against a politician being held accountable, whether they are in office or not. So I'm not against a special counsel investigating Biden. But at the same time, I'm not expecting anything to come of it. Whereas I am not only expecting Jack Smith to bring up charges against Trump, and by the way, it's looking more and more like that's going to become a reality. But I don't expect anything from Biden. Further, if Biden were to receive even a slap on the wrist for this, even a formal letter of from the Justice Department, but Trump did not, in fact, I don't even think Republicans that are like in the know, your smarter Republicans like Mitch McConnell, I don't think they would push that. In fact, I think they'd be pushing against that as hard as they could with any levers of power they can pull, because they would know that that would mean that the jig is up for them entirely. For Biden to get in trouble for apparently accidentally having classified documents and taking proactive action to return them, and Trump to be spared any sort of trouble at all, simply because he'll complain and say yada yada bias, it'd be too much. I think our Justice Department is skilled enough at covering for the rich that they know how far they can go without full-on riots. So there is the update. Special counsel assigned to Biden. I expect this person to take a very long time to pretend to do a in-depth investigation, and then to announce, nope, we got nothing. There was honest intent to return these, yada yada yada.